My name is Sharon Kephart, and this is Angel, and our show is Auntie Sharon's Crafts and More. Okay, girl, are you ready? I want my viewers to look at things differently, and that's what I try to do, is I look around the house and I'll walk around and say, oh, I could use that in one of my crafts. My show is on Channel 20. It plays on Thursday nights, 7 to 8 p.m. It plays at 3 o'clock in the morning for those that are up that early, and also from 11 to noon on Friday morning. Welcome to Auntie Sharon's 5-minute Crafts on the Go series. Hi, welcome to Auntie Sharon's Crafts and More, where we're going to learn how to recycle, reuse, and make something old into something new. We've got a great craft show for you today. But first, I have my co-host Angel over here in spirit with me. She used to be on my craft shows, every single one that I did, and she passed away in 2015. We're going to learn how you can make your own stationery holders. So today we're going to be making our stationery holders, and this is what they look like. They're a stationery holder made out of cardstock. And then I'm going to show you how you make a template, and then you're going to cut out your design, and then you're going to be able to fold it. So then look at that. You can put things inside of it. So it's like a little stationery book where you have all of your notes and little cards and markers, and you can give this as gifts. I made these as thank you gifts, which is really kind of cool to give for your volunteers or people that just help you, or as presents. You can put even poems on here, you can put someone's name on it, you can make them for parties. I'm going to show you the supplies that you're going to need. Very simple. All you're going to need is cardstock, whatever color you want to use. And you're going to need your ruler. You're going to need a scissors, a pencil, and your trusty glue gun or tape, whichever you want to use. I like the glue gun. So we're going to take and make a template. So let me show you how you do the template, and I'm going to give you the measurements. So we're going to take our cardstock and we're going to make a template, and we're going to measure it out. So here I have made a template already to kind of show you what it looks like. And I'm going to tell you the measurements on here. So you just want to make sure that you go to the middle, and my middle is 14, and then I go 1/2 centimeter on both sides of the middle to make my seam that comes all the way down here, which is very important because that's going to be my seam that I'm going to be folding. And then when you get down to the bottom, you're going to want to make a little curve about 2 centimeters wide. So now the other thing you want to measure is from here down to here. Right there is 15. This is what we're going to cut. This little piece right there, we're going to cut this. But we want to come down to 15. The thing to remember is on this side, we want to go into, and then we want to come down 16 to right here. And then you've got your 2 across. Now this side and this side are going to be the same. The middle is going to be different. It's only down to 15 because you need that little extra, and I'm going to show you why in just a little bit. Once you cut this part out here, and then this little piece here, this is what it's going to look like. Now that we have our template, we can draw it onto our cardstock, the color that we're going to be using. So all you need to do is put it on your cardstock and take your pencil. Use a pencil because you can erase it. It's really nice to use pencils for markings. And even though this is going to be on the inside, we still can erase it so that you don't see the marks. So what I'm going to do is first I'm going to trace this. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to do my 2 and go up. And then I'll do this, come down and over, and then make sure I get my little curve in there. Up, over, and down. Now that is so simple. That's it. That's all you have to worry about with the tracing of this. And then once you've done that, you put your template away, and then you're going to have this design. So what I want to do before I cut out is I want to finish this line all the way up so that I know where I'm going to be folding. So I'm going to take my ruler and we're just going to finish the line up because this is our fold. This is where we're going to be creasing it. And we have to know where that's going to be. There you have your design all ready to be cut out and then folded. Remember, you only cut out this piece, and this piece. So let's cut it out. And this is really simple and easy and quick. You know, kids can make these. They're fun for everyone. Make sure you get your little curve in there, because that just makes it look a little bit more elegant. If you can make stationery holders look elegant, it just makes it look more finished, and then people appreciate the time and work you put into it because it looks really nice. So cut this, and now all we have left to do is this piece. See how simple this is? So now that we've cut that out, we can put our scissors away, and you know these little pieces, don't throw them away, you could use them for things. So now we have our folder all cut out and ready to be folded. Remember I told you about these little curves right there? Well, let me show you the inside of this so you can kind of see what we're going to be doing now. So this is what it looks like on the inside. See how nice this looks with the curve? It really finishes us off. And I've got little things in there, got cards, got all the things I need for stationery, things for marking my pages. This is very fast, very quick, and it's going to be really nice. And see how it looks like a book? That's the seam that I was talking to you about, and that's why it's going to be really important how we crease it to make sure that we can get this book-like effect so that everything can fit in there. And you can put a lot in there too. So now I'm going to show you how you fold it, because folding it's going to be really important. The first thing you're going to do is to fold the seam right here. But sometimes it's hard to fold it like this and you don't really get it straight. So we're going to use the ruler, because the ruler gives us a crisp fold. I'm going to put it on this line here, right on this side, and I'm creasing this right over the ruler to get that nice, crisp fold. And then go over it and crease it more. So now we got one of the creases folded. Now we have to turn around and do the other one. So let's open this and do the same thing that we just did now on the other side. Pressing it down and crease it, and then go over it and crease it. We have that nice fold. It looks like a book now, and that's very important. And depending upon how thick this is, depends upon how much you can fit inside of your stationery holder. The wider, the more space. So now we're going to go inside and do the flap that comes up. We're going to do the ends first. Now there's no line right here, but if you want to help yourself out, just go halfway. You can mark halfway so you know. This is where you're going to fold it, halfway over. So I'm going to take, again, my ruler, and I'm going to take and pull up the end and really nice and tightly kind of press it in there to get that nice crease. And we'll go over it with the ruler. This is really nice having this ruler to kind of just to go over them, because it gives such a nice crease to it. So now we've got that. We're going to crease it right bunt up against where we had cut it. So we're going to go like this and pull it up and down. There we go. And again, we're going to crease this. So now we have a two-fold there. See that? And so then when we do this, it makes kind of like a little pocket for the thing's going to be put inside there. But we're not done yet. So now let's open that up for a minute. And now we have to fold this part up to here. So we're going to go onto this side and right up here. This one was cut up a little ways farther than this one, and you're going to see why in a moment. So we're going to bunt it right up here against this one, and now we're going to come up here, we're going to crease it, and we'll go over it with the ruler. Now we're going to crease it against this line going over, so we can get a fold there too. This is why we needed to go down more, because we need to have a fold so things can fit inside. We're going to put our ruler onto this one down here, and we're going to fold that up. Okay, and we're going to crease that one. Now we have another nice fold, like a book, and that gives us the room we need inside here to put all of our stuff. So then what we do is we take this one comes under, and we fold this in just like this. You can see we have a nice space to put all of our stuff in there, and this holds it in so it doesn't go out. It makes a nice fold like a book. So this side is done now. All we have to do is glue it or tape it down, but now we're going to go to the other side. Crease this one and get that nicely creased, and then we're going to go halfway. You can either do the half first or you can do the half second, whatever you'd like to do. And then we do the halfway mark. There we go. Crease that. And it goes really fast too. Once you get the hang of it, you go really fast. Open that up. Now we're going to crease this one up to the top here. So we get this side. And then crease it really good. And then we're going to pull this up, crease that one. So now we have this side. We've done all of our creasing that we need to do. Now all we're going to do is we're going to seal these down. And like I said, you can use glue, you can use tape, but I like to use my trusty glue gun. Just put a little bit right there, because the glue gun really holds things really nice. So you want to just crease it right there. And then you can use your little scissor to go in and press on the side to press down on it. And then let that dry, and we'll do the other side. Put a little bit right here. I love my trusty glue gun. And then put this down right on the seam here. There. We'll kind of just put this through just to kind of hold it. Push down on it. There we go. And there. Now we have our folder all done. And now we can put stuff in here. But before you do that, maybe you want to decorate the outside. Now, on this one, I put a poem on it. It says it's a thank you for like volunteers. And the other thing I did to make it fun, so I put a little mint on it. This says, thank you for your achievement, commitment, encouragement, investment, involvement. And I gave these out for volunteers. And I put a little mint on it to add a touch to it. But you don't have to do that. You can just put a saying of something on here. You could put a picture of something on here. You could put butterflies, you can do stamping on here, whatever you'd like to do. So I just want to encourage you to be creative and come up with your own ideas of what you would like to do. But that's a really quick and easy way to turn your cardstock into a stationery holder. So thank you for coming to Auntie Sharon's Crafts and More, where we learned how to recycle, reuse, and make something old into something new. We took cardstock and made a stationery holder. If you would like to be on our show, you can call our viewer response line at 763-533-1710 or email Auntie Sharon's Crafts and More at gmail.com. Let me know your ideas. Let me know what you think about our show. Remember to always recycle, reuse, make something old into something new. Come back. Bye now. Auntie Sharon will have a new show every month, but watch us weekly on Channel 20, Thursdays 7 to 8 p.m. and Fridays 11 to noon.